I would say in most of my career, I was automating things around what's called structured data, numbers that could fit in tables, and automating transactions, general ledger, accounts receivable. What's possible now is 10 times that information that's buried in documents that we couldn't get to before. Critical information and unstructured data. And now these things haven't been automated. So that's what's being possible by AI. The investment over $360 billion from the hyperscalers this year, 500 if you include enterprises, unprecedented.
Yep.
The knock-on effects is, depends on who you talk to in Treasury, that 3% growth, 1% of that's coming from AI build-out.
Wow.
And so I think we're at the very early stages. Now, we have to get to the second phase of AI. We're building out the training infrastructure, and that's called inference, using these models to do something practical in business. Those are the type of companies I'm investing in now that take the technology that Oracle and others are building, OpenAI, Google, and use it in an enterprise to solve a business problem. And that's called the inference. So that's going to be 10 times the size of the training market.
Wow. So what are examples, or what are some of the technologies that you're investing in these days on the inference side?
So we have a company called Cubica based in Uruguay. They build the agents. So an agent is something that does something automated on your behalf. So let's say you want to go travel, and you have to get it approved by your boss. Your agent can ask your boss's agent, can I travel from Chicago to Paris? Your boss's agent will look at the cost of that, approve it or not approve it. Neither one of you have to do anything. Your boss knows what he will approve. You know where you have to go, can read your calendar and ask that. So that's what's going to happen, a lot of automation.
Bloomberg Surveillance, a good conversation here this morning with Charles Phillips. He's co-founder, managing partner at Recognized, but as Paul mentioned, an esteemed career in technology. I want to know what your advice is to the young Turks doing this. The crew out of Berkeley at Perplexity is just one example. Should they sell out to Big MAGA? I mean, I get it. There's a price. But what's your counsel to the PhDs getting it done right now?
Yeah, that's a tough question because each one is slightly different.
Yes.
But I do think that's likely the direction, some consolidation over time. The competition is good for all consumers and employees to see these big companies going after each other. It's just accelerating the innovation. So I want some consolidation, but not too soon. Let's have some more innovation first.
Is Google under threat?
I think Google is underestimated. They have access to more data than anybody between YouTube TV, Gmail, all your search history. They couldn't get out of their own way 2 years ago, internally not organized. Now they are. If you look at all the leaderboards right now, the 9 metrics that you watch on the LLMs, they lead on 6 of them. The number one app in the Apple Store right now. They are booming right now. So they are approaching OpenAI at a rate that people don't recognize.
Interesting. What are some of the... How do we think about the U.S.'s role in AI here? Is there a role for the government, or do we just want to let the folks out in Silicon Valley and Austin, Texas, and other parts of the world, Uruguay, kind of do their thing?
I think we kind of hands off for a while and let people innovate. We don't want to be the EU. Hate to insult anyone, but they overregulate.
Nice. We say good morning to the continent of Europe.
And they miss the innovation because they're so concerned about constraining and regulating as opposed to letting it, ride. And we're more free-form, and I think our model works.
Steve Case didn't stop working after a couple transactions, and he has led on distributing technological excellence from sea to shining sea. How are we doing at that? Is it just going to be about Austin, Silicon Valley, and 3 zip codes in Manhattan?
I like what Steve is doing. I'm an investor in his Rise of the Rest fund for that reason, and he is trying to take new places. There's smart people everywhere, so we do need to democratize access.
Right.
That's one of the good things about AI. It lowers the barrier to entry to a lot more jobs. So hopefully everybody benefits over time.
The problem, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We got a staff of 12 people here. All of their electric bills are a nightmare. What are you going to do about our electric bills with that? Just the thermodynamics, just the energy needed to make the Charles Phillips world work.
Well, in a weird way, this is the best thing that could happen to the grid because it's forcing us to invest in it. We hadn't had any increase in capacity since 2008, and now we're investing in new forms of energy. So this was the catalyst, and it'll be a little tight for a while, but money's going behind it, and smart people are focused on it.
What is the investing market for technology like these days? If I have a great new idea, do I go to Sand Hill Road and try to get it funded? How is the investment environment for supporting some of these new technologies today?
The one thing that's changed is you can get a prototype done of a new idea on an application pretty quickly and not be technical because now these coding agents can do a lot for you. It won't be the final product, but you can get your idea pretty much in some shape to pitch it a little bit more. So I think you see a lot more sophisticated companies
Right.
coming with that, have an idea that's always formulated a little bit further.